hopefully we're good. We will see. But yeah, so I guess the Miami-Baltimore game will be, from what I saw on MLB Network this morning, it'll be canceled today or postponed today and pick up tomorrow in Baltimore. We'll see. I mean, obviously it's a fluid situation. A lot of things are going to happen, but we're going to continue. If this is the first time you've been here, please subscribe if you have. Now what we do here is we're going to break down the pitchers on the slate. The slate right now. We're going to look at the weather, which you can see. We have the article going, and everything seems to hopefully be good. Yesterday, I know we were a little bit concerned. We didn't know if cancellation would happen. We didn't know what was going to happen. But we can say with certainty that we're going to continue to push through. Hopefully, MLB will be here, and we'll continue to dominate. So, if this video gets 30 likes, we will give out a Fanduel and Draftkings GVP lineup yet again. Also, do the home run contest. All you got to do is be a subscriber to this page, like this video, and tell me who's going to hit a home run, what inning they're going to hit it in, and the distance traveled. The distance traveled is for a tiebreaker if multiple people have the same person. So, if you get that correct, you will win a free week of content brought to you by Fantasy Team Advisor. So again, super easy. Like the video, subscribe to our channel, tell me who's going to hit a home run, what inning they're going to hit it in, and the distance the ball traveled. So let's look at the pitchers on the slate right now. So we've got the first game that is the makeup game from yesterday. We've got Dylan Cease versus Aaron Savale. Cease hasn't faced many Indians batters here. 17 plate appearances, 200 batting average. Does have 35.3 K percentage, so that's not a ton. Savale, on the other hand, 28 plate appearances, only 14.3 K percentage, 304 batting average. Now, I don't know if these two are actually on the slate since it's early. We're in that middle ground where you don't want to get screwed over by the bats because they've had success against them, but they're not facing this. It's on the main slate. So that is something to dig into. The second game, I believe, is just going to be a doubleheader. I think it's going to be right afterwards. Rodon versus Plutko. Carlos Rodon, 118 plate appearances, 269 batting average, 18.6 K percentage. Indians here, 27 plate appearances, 240 batting average. Plutko against the White Sox. I don't trust him. I do know that Eloy is day-to-day, so that is something to monitor. But Luis Robert, I love Luis Robert. And a White Sox stack, I don't mind here. Next game, Yankees at the Phillies. So it appears, now pay attention, it appears that the Yankees are going to either skip Garrett or J.A. Happ's start in the rotation, which it does look like that. It looks like they're going to skip him and move to Garrett Cole against Philly. Now, make sure this game gets played. Now, obviously, we know they canceled this game yesterday because the Yankees were coming into Philly where Miami was, using the same clubhouse where Miami tested positive. So I know that they spent all day yesterday and all night probably disinfecting, doing this and that. There are going to be protocols here. It's a weird time, not going to lie. It's a really weird time in life, but we're going to continue. Hopefully this game gets played because I absolutely love Garrett Cole here. Against Philly, 124 plate appearances, a 294 batting average, 19.4 K percentage. I don't care about those numbers, to be completely honest with you. I think he dominates Philly. Eflin, on the other hand, 32 plate appearances, 18.8 K percentage, 207 batting average against him. Eflin, if he's on, he's absolutely on. When he is off, Yankees could absolutely do damage here. So I am looking. I don't trust Eflin. If obviously Garrett Cole is an ace, there's a reason. He dominated the Nationals through the first 5 innings before the game got called last Thursday. I think he could obviously dominate here. Yankees going against the Phillies, going against their old coach. I think the Yankees come out on top here. Toronto at Washington, Roark versus Voth. I don't know if I trust either of these guys, but looking at this, Roark going against his old team, 99 plate appearances, 156 batting average, striking out 26.3% of the batters he's faced here. Nationals are 1-4? Let's see. 1-3. Sorry. So Nationals are 1-3. They have just looked. Besides the one game against James Paxton on Saturday, I think it was, their offense has not looked very good. Roark here, I love him here. GPP wise, I don't mind him. But the Nationals bats can really come alive at any time. That's the problem here. But we saw Blue Jays bats come alive yesterday. I liked the bats yesterday and today. Love Teoscar Hernandez here. If I'm taking a pitcher here, it would be Roark over Voth. But we do have a lot of options. We don't necessarily have to take either of these pitchers. Cubs at the Reds. We saw the Cubs come out on top. They tried to blow it. Kimbrel tried to blow it. Gave up 2 runs. They gave up 6 runs from the 7th. They gave up 2 runs in the 7th, 8th, and 9th. So they tried to blow it. The bullpen here tried to blow it. Alec Mills, on the other hand, against Cincy, 34 plate appearances, 26.5 K percentage, 200 batting average, 320 WOBA with an xWOBA of 365. Molly, on the other hand, 103 plate appearances against the Cubs, 21.4 K percentage, 220 batting average. I would take Tyler Molly there. It is Great American Ballpark, though. We know that balls do fly out of there. That's why it's called Great American Small Park. So a little bit concerning here. GPP-wise, I don't mind. Cash-wise, I would not trust Molly here. Braves at the Rays. Cal Wright versus Tampa Bay. Yanni Chirinos. I believe Chirinos is probably the opener. I haven't heard anything else saying he's not. So I don't think you really trust him. The Braves put up 14 runs 2 nights ago. Gave up 14 runs last night. Fultonevich, after he absolutely sucked it up, was an all-star in 2018, got DFA'd after the game, probably going to Boston because Boston they're bad right now. Chirinos, 18 plate appearances, 429. Obviously, at any given time, if your name's not Blake Snell or you're not Charlie Morton or Glasnow, give or take, you're getting 1 or 2 innings. I don't trust Chirinos here just because he's not going to get that much. You could be looking at the bullpen, but then again, if they only go 1 or 2 innings, that kind of sucks as well. So I don't trust either of these pitchers. I would look at both of these offenses. Braves offense, obviously we know, can put up 14 runs in a game. So can Tampa Bay. Hunter Renfroe was absolutely dominant yesterday. 2 home runs, just absolutely crushed it on Fanduel and Draftkings. Brewers at the Pirates. Josh Lindblom versus Derek Holland. I don't trust Derek Holland. I'd be looking at stacking. I like Josh Lindblom here. GPP-wise, throw him in there. I think the Brewers absolutely are going to feast on Derek Holland, and I like the Brewers here as a stack as well. Now, on our cheat sheet, we have plays that we like at each position. We have their FanDuel and DraftKings prices. We have their fantasy points, projections, and we have if we like them for cash or GPP. Holland, I think he just absolutely gets crushed here. I mean, day of, and we don't know who's pitching for either of these teams. Let's see if it's changed. Day of, 4th or 5th game of the season, we don't know who's pitching for either team. So here we go. Moving on. Orioles at the Marlins. If this plays, Cole Stewart versus Elisier Hernandez. The way Miami's actually been playing, again, though, we don't know. As of the making of this video, I don't know who's going to be in this lineup. We don't know if they're going to test positive. We don't know if this game's even going to be played. Actually, no, this game's canceled, right? I mean, everything shows that it's on, but I'm pretty sure I saw Manfred say this game's canceled. So this game's probably not even going to be played. As of right now, though, it's not canceled. I don't know why, but here we go. Mets at the Red Sox. Yeah. We don't know who's pitching for the Mets. Red Sox is Matt Hall. Never faced anyone on this team. Obviously, Matt Hall for GPP, I don't mind. How long is he going to go? We saw yesterday. I had a lot of people tell me they bet on the Red Sox to win. The pitcher yesterday, Osick, I don't believe had pitched above AA since 2012. The Red Sox look absolutely terrible right now. It's a shame that we only get to see them be this bad for 60 games instead of 162. But I would look at the Mets here. You could do Matt Hall as a GPP, but we don't know who the Mets are pitching right now. Cardinals at the Twins. Carlos Martinez against Homer Bailey. Martinez was a starter last year. Was in the bullpen. I haven't read anything if he's going to be stretched out. If he's going to be on a limited pitch count right now. I'm trying to see. Not seeing anything right now, so play it by ear. But again, I really like the Twins as a stack here. I don't like either of these pitchers. I like both of these teams as a stack. Martinez has been known to give up the long ball. Homer Bailey against the Cardinals, 206 plate appearances, a 362 batting average while only striking out 15.5. I don't know what the over is right in this, but I think you could smack that over. That's crazy. Let's see what the over is in this game right now. I had a 4-game parlay to win $200 yesterday, and the only game I lost was the Angels not being able to win a damn game. And that was a damn shame. I did win a $20 parlay yesterday. I picked the Brewers to win, I picked the Astros to win, and I picked the Royals and Tigers over 9.5. I forgot I bet that. Oh yeah. So looking at this over here, I mean, it's probably got to be like 11 or 12. It's 10. Smack that over. Love that over here. I'm not taking either of these pitchers, though. Diamondbacks at the Rangers. Merrill Kelly versus Kyle Gibson. Kelly only faced 4 of the Texas bats. Nothing to go over. Struck out 3 of them. Gibson, on the other hand, Diamondbacks, 49 plate appearances, 295. I would be smacking the Diamondbacks as a stack here. Striking out 20.4, but giving up almost a 300 batting average. I'm not trusting the Rangers. Saw that Corey Kluber is out. He's got a tear in his shoulder muscle. It won't need surgery, but that trade is not looking good. Dodgers at the Astros. Bueller. People are all like, oh, the Astros, they aren't cheating. They put up 29 runs, blah, blah, blah. They were facing the Mariners. That's all I'm going to say. Bueller has only faced 8 plate appearances against the Astros, 333 batting average, hasn't struck out any. This could be a good game. Valdez hasn't faced anyone there. If I'm taking one, I'm taking Bueller here. Maybe a Dodgers righty stack as well. Rockies at the Athletics. Sensatella versus Daniel Migden. Sensatella, 18 plate appearances, 16.7 K percentage, 214 batting average. Migden here, 6 plate appearances, 666 against him. So obviously they haven't seen much of each other. It's being played at Oakland Coliseum, so it is a pitcher's park. But there's just other options out there. You don't have to take these pitchers here. Seattle Mariners versus Angels. Neither of these pitchers has faced each other apparently. I don't trust Sheffield at all. I would look at the Angels. Trout and Ohtani yesterday did nothing for us. I would go back to Trout, though, but he is so expensive. And then the final game on the slate, the Padres at the Giants. Still, no matter who you're facing, these are great pitchers' parks. Davies against the Giants, 41 plate appearances, 270 batting average, only 19.5 K percentage. Samardzija here, 135 with 279 batting average. I like the Padres stack here. The Giants are just a bad team. Just a bad team. So then if you look at the BVP, which we do have in the article. So click the link down below. The very first link in the description is today's article. Out of all of the pitchers we just went over, it's got the handful of pitchers that we like on this slate down below. It's also got top BVP, and it shows you our Bacon Station, where you can get all of your information, your stats, your research done for today's slate. If we just go through, you can see Matt Carpenter's dominated Homer Bailey with 21 hits, batting .457. Yachty against Bailey, 400, 3 home runs. If you want to go by home runs, Yachty's got 3, Machado's got 2, DeJong 2, Carpenter 2, Lindor 2 there. So then we looked at the weather. So it doesn't appear as of right now that there's a possible delay, but we do have 26% chance Toronto at Washington, 17% chance in Boston, 10% in Philly, Let's hopefully make sure they get that game in. That's something we have to pay attention to. We do have a few some wins here. KC at Detroit, 12.1 miles an hour. New York at Philly, 10.7, and Chicago at Cleveland, 10.8. Yeah, so hopefully the weather holds. Obviously, weather changes throughout the day. We will monitor it when we build our lineups. But yeah, if this video gets 30 likes, we're going to give you a Fanduel and Draftkings GPP lineup. We'll just pin it to the comment section. Click the link down below. That'll take you to today's article. And don't forget, if you want to win a free week of MLB content, all you got to do, be a subscriber, like this video, and tell me who's going to hit home run, what inning they're going to hit it in, and the distance traveled as a tiebreaker if multiple people put the same person. That's all I've got for you guys today. Good luck, and as always, guys, bring home that bacon. Peace.